If you were a Martian on Mars 3 billion years ago, when Mars was practically probably a lush environment with liquid water oceans, and you realized that the water was escaping to the ice caps, escaping into outer space or going into the permafrost, where would you go?
Just moments ago, one of the world's most respected physicists, Dr. Michio Kaku, experienced an unprecedented moment of unease following a shocking discovery on Mars. For years, he has been a reassuring presence in the scientific community, known for his thoughtful perspectives on the universe's mysteries. However, the latest revelations from the red planet have shaken even his steadfast optimism, leaving him visibly alarmed. The source of his distress is a groundbreaking finding that could alter everything we understand about Mars and the future of humanity's presence there. One might wonder what could possibly cause such a reaction from someone so accustomed to discussing extraordinary cosmic phenomena. The answer lies in an astonishing discovery made during NASA's most recent Mars mission, one so unsettling that even seasoned experts are struggling to process its implications. Kaku's reaction is not unique. Many scientists are grappling with the potential ramifications, uncertain about what this means for future Mars exploration and beyond. It all started with what was supposed to be a routine scan of the Martian surface, part of NASA's ongoing efforts to study the planet's past and assess its potential for human habitation. The Perseverance rover, which has been exploring the Jezero crater in search of evidence of past life, made an unexpected and extraordinary find. Initially focused on detecting signs of microbial existence, the rover stumbled upon something far more perplexing: structures hidden beneath the surface that suggest an artificial origin. These findings have now raised profound questions about Mars's history and its connection to the greater story of life in the universe. Unlike the many rock formations and natural anomalies previously discovered on Mars, this new evidence appears to be something altogether different. The data gathered suggests the presence of intricate metallic structures buried deep below the Martian terrain, structures that do not resemble anything naturally occurring. This suggests the possibility that an ancient civilization once inhabited the planet, a civilization that may have thrived eons ago before facing an abrupt and catastrophic demise. What makes this discovery even more unsettling is the nature of the surrounding area. It is not simply a matter of abandoned ruins. Rather, the landscape appears to bear the scars of a devastating event. Something or someone may have caused the downfall of this once advanced society. Even more chilling is the notion that their demise may have been self-inflicted, the result of technological advancements that spiraled out of control. This possibility has prompted Kaku to sound the alarm, recognizing eerie parallels between what happened on Mars and the trajectory humanity is currently following. For years, scientists have debated whether Mars once harbored life and whether civilizations could have emerged there. These were questions of speculation and theory, until now. The evidence uncovered by Perseverance is far more tangible than previous conjecture, leading researchers to reevaluate long-held assumptions about Mars's past. This revelation has sparked intense debate about what it means for our understanding of history and the risks associated with unchecked technological progress. The initial reports from NASA suggest that these buried metallic structures exhibit patterns and compositions unlike anything seen before. They appear to have been deliberately crafted, hinting at an intelligence that once thrived on Mars. While scientists are still analyzing the data, many speculate that this could be the remains of an advanced society that existed long before humanity took its first steps towards civilization. But what truly unsettled Kaku was not merely the discovery of these structures, but the evidence of large-scale destruction surrounding them. It is not simply a case of a civilization that disappeared over time. These ruins suggest a sudden, catastrophic event. Some theories propose that this society may have developed technologies powerful enough to manipulate planetary forces, inadvertently leading to its own downfall. This revelation aligns uncomfortably with the path humanity is currently taking, making Kaku's reaction all the more urgent. The renowned physicist has long spoken about the dangers of unregulated technological advancement, cautioning that while breakthroughs in artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and energy manipulation hold incredible promise, they also come with immense risks. The discovery on Mars serves as a stark warning, reinforcing the need for caution as humanity moves forward. The fate of this lost civilization may provide a glimpse into a potential future, one in which over-reliance on technology without proper safeguards leads to self-destruction. Early theories about what might have caused the collapse of this civilization are troubling. Some suggest that a powerful weapon or an experiment gone wrong may have led to rapid planetary destabilization. The structures found beneath the Martian surface appear to be the remains of an advanced city, and some of the machinery discovered in the vicinity shows signs of abrupt degradation. This suggests that whatever disaster befell this civilization did so with alarming speed, leaving little time for recovery or escape. What makes this even more unnerving is the idea that this civilization might have reached a level of technological sophistication comparable to, or even exceeding, our own. If they too developed artificial intelligence, experimented with planetary engineering, or sought to harness immense energy sources, their downfall may have been the direct result of pushing the limits of scientific progress without fully understanding the consequences. The possibility that they self-destructed due to over-reliance on their own creations raises sobering questions about the direction in which humanity is heading. Kaku's concerns extend beyond Mars itself. He warns that the same forces that may have led to Mars's desolation are already at play on Earth. Climate change, artificial intelligence, and advances in powerful technologies are all progressing at a breakneck pace, often without adequate foresight. He urges humanity to take this discovery as a lesson, recognizing that progress without responsibility can lead to ruin. Scientists and ethicists alike are now grappling with the implications of these findings. If Mars once hosted a thriving civilization, its downfall serves as a cautionary tale for humanity. Are we repeating the same mistakes? Are we on the brink of a similar catastrophe? These are questions that must be addressed as the world processes the weight of this discovery. There is still much we do not know. What other secrets might Mars hold beneath its surface? Are there more remnants waiting to be uncovered, offering further insight into the fate of this lost civilization? Could there be even greater revelations about life beyond Earth waiting in the years to come? One thing is certain, the perception of Mars as a lifeless, barren world has been forever changed. This finding not only alters our understanding of the red planet, but also forces us to reconsider the broader implications for space exploration. If an advanced society once existed on Mars and ultimately succumbed to disaster, humanity must approach its own journey into space with newfound caution and responsibility. The potential for colonizing Mars, long seen as the next step in human expansion, must now be reassessed in light of these revelations. If Mars's past civilization fell to technological overreach, it is crucial that humanity does not make the same mistakes. As for Michio Kaku, his reaction to this discovery is not unwarranted. The implications are immense, and the urgency of these questions cannot be overstated. The coming months will likely bring further analysis, new revelations, and even deeper questions about Mars's history and what it means for our own future. Humanity stands at a crossroads, and the lessons of the past, whether from Earth or Mars, must be heeded. The survival of our species may well depend on our ability to learn from history before it is too late. Recent findings on Mars have left the scientific community in shock. Signs of an ancient civilization, one that may have once thrived on the red planet, have raised more questions than answers. The most unsettling aspect of this discovery is not just the evidence of intelligent life, but the mystery surrounding its disappearance. The first fragments of proof suggest an advanced society with remarkable technological capabilities, possibly surpassing what humanity has achieved today. However, the devastation found alongside these remnants hints at a catastrophic downfall, leaving experts to wonder about the cause of such a disaster. The unsettling nature of these findings has deeply affected renowned physicist Dr. Michio Kaku. He has long warned of the dangers associated with unchecked technological progress, and this revelation appears to validate his greatest fears. His distress is not merely about the existence of an ancient Martian civilization, but the alarming resemblance between their potential fate and the current trajectory of human advancement. The rapid development of artificial intelligence, genetic engineering, and powerful energy sources has introduced unprecedented risks. The question arises, is humanity following the same dangerous path that led to the collapse of this lost civilization? The possibility that this Martian society overextended its technological reach is one of the most widely discussed theories. Evidence suggests they may have experimented with forces beyond their control, ultimately leading to their demise. The eerie similarity to current global trends is hard to ignore. Whether it be advancements in AI, environmental manipulation, or the pursuit of ever more potent energy sources, history may be repeating itself on a different planet. Kaku's alarm stems from the realization that if such a highly developed civilization could not prevent its downfall, humanity must take heed of the warning signs before it is too late. For years, Kaku has championed the responsible use of technology, cautioning against its reckless application. He has often spoken about the dangers of artificial intelligence if left unchecked, the perils of climate change, and the catastrophic consequences of nuclear proliferation. Now, in light of what has been uncovered on Mars, his concerns seem even more urgent. The comparison between the collapse of the Martian society and the precarious state of human progress is becoming increasingly difficult to dismiss. As researchers analyze the artifacts discovered beneath Mars's surface, troubling patterns are emerging. The materials recovered suggest a civilization on the brink of technological breakthroughs, perhaps working with energy sources far beyond human comprehension. Some experts propose that these beings may have harnessed the power of their planet's natural resources in a way that ultimately led to environmental instability. If they attempted large-scale geoengineering or climate control, they may have inadvertently triggered a disaster that rendered the planet uninhabitable. This notion aligns with Kaku's persistent warnings about the dangers of manipulating forces that we do not fully understand. He has long argued that artificial intelligence, unchecked genetic modifications, and climate engineering could have unintended consequences of unimaginable scale. The discoveries on Mars appear to reinforce these concerns. If an intelligent species with vast technological advancements fell victim to its own creations, humanity must seriously reconsider the direction it is heading. The rapid evolution of artificial intelligence serves as a prime example of this potential peril. While AI holds the promise of revolutionizing industries, its unregulated development could pose an existential threat. Scientists have already raised concerns about self-learning algorithms that may become uncontrollable. Kaku has warned that failing to establish proper safeguards could lead to disastrous outcomes, a sentiment that now seems even more pressing given what has been found on Mars. The downfall of the Martian civilization also raises concerns about humanity's own impact on Earth. Climate change, driven by industrial activity and resource exploitation, has already led to significant environmental damage. Some believe that Mars may have once been a thriving, habitable world before a cataclysmic event altered its fate. If the Martians engaged in large-scale environmental alterations, they may have triggered an irreversible chain reaction. This possibility serves as a stark warning about the potential consequences of reckless technological intervention on Earth. Despite his concerns, Kaku remains hopeful that humanity has the capacity to learn from these mistakes. He acknowledges that while technology holds the potential for destruction, it also presents opportunities for progress when used wisely. The fate of the Martian civilization does not necessarily have to be humanity's fate, but only if lessons are learned in time. This means taking a cautious approach to innovation, ensuring that advancements are guided by ethical considerations and long-term foresight. The discovery of this lost civilization brings a crucial question to the forefront. If Mars once hosted intelligent life, could humanity withstand a similar disaster? If history has shown that advanced societies can collapse under the weight of their own innovations, it is imperative that modern civilization takes a different approach. The key to survival lies in balancing technological progress with responsibility. As humans continue to develop new tools and explore uncharted territories, they must also remain aware of the potential repercussions. With the world facing numerous challenges, from climate change to geopolitical instability, the need for careful decision-making has never been more critical. Technology is advancing at an unprecedented rate, and while it offers solutions to many problems, it also presents new dangers. If the Martians fell because they did not recognize the risks of their own progress, humanity must ensure that it does not make the same mistake. The unsettling findings on Mars have also intensified interest in space exploration. NASA's Perseverance rover, which has been instrumental in uncovering this evidence, continues to gather data that may provide further insights into what happened to this ancient civilization. Other space agencies, including the European Space Agency, Roscosmos, and China's CNSA, are also heavily invested in unraveling the mysteries of Mars. The hope is that by studying the past, scientists can help shape a more sustainable future for Earth. While space agencies push forward in their research, the responsibility does not rest solely on scientists. The global community must also take these revelations seriously. The story of Mars may not just be one of an extinct civilization, but a warning about the fragility of intelligent life in the universe. The question is not just about whether Mars once harbored life, but whether Earth is heading toward a similar fate. The shocking parallels between the downfall of an advanced Martian society and the risks humanity currently faces are difficult to ignore. As new data continues to emerge, it is becoming increasingly clear that Mars serves as both an enigma and a cautionary tale. Humanity must proceed with caution, ensuring that its pursuit of knowledge does not come at the cost of its own survival. If the lesson from Mars is heeded, it may be possible to forge a future that avoids the tragic mistakes of the past. However, if these warnings go unrecognized, history may be doomed to repeat itself, this time on Earth. The possibilities are limitless, but one undeniable fact remains. The recent discovery on Mars has ignited a worldwide discussion about the long-term impact of technological progress. In his interviews, Michio Kaku described this as one of the most significant revelations of our time. However, it is not merely the discovery of potential life or an ancient civilization that carries weight. It is the deeper implications for humanity's own future. Kaku, in his usual thought-provoking manner, has emphasized that humanity is on a path toward an era where technology will define its existence. As artificial intelligence, genetic advancements, and space exploration accelerate, great caution is needed to avoid repeating the mistakes of those who may have come before us. The unearthing of what appears to be remnants of advanced Martian technology beneath the planet's surface marks a turning point in human understanding. While Mars has long been perceived as a barren and lifeless world, these findings suggest a reality far more complex. The key questions emerging from these revelations focus on the nature and sophistication of this lost technology. Initial scans from exploration missions reveal the presence of structures resembling intricate machinery, implying that this civilization had developed highly advanced systems. Some scientists speculate that the technology discovered could even surpass what exists on Earth today, encompassing energy harnessing, material sciences, and artificial intelligence. If these ruins truly belong to a once thriving society, they may provide crucial insights into the evolution and potential pitfalls of advanced civilizations. Kaku has suggested that these developments might have been linked to the exploitation of planetary resources, mirroring humanity's current ambitions for space mining and planetary colonization. Just as Earth is exploring ways to manipulate its climate, extract minerals from celestial bodies, and develop self-sustaining habitats beyond its atmosphere, it is plausible that the Martians pursued similar goals. However, their efforts may have resulted in unintended consequences, leading to their civilization's downfall. The presence of abandoned but highly sophisticated structures hints at a crucial lesson. No matter how advanced a species becomes, it must remain aware of the risks associated with its progress. Understanding Mars' geological past is essential in piecing together what led to the demise of this civilization. Discovering remnants of a society is one thing, but unraveling the events that caused its disappearance is even more pressing. Research indicates that Mars was once a planet with conditions that could have supported life. The presence of vast canyons, dry riverbeds, and mineral deposits that form in liquid water all suggest that the planet once had an environment similar to early Earth. However, something catastrophic occurred, transforming Mars into the cold and desolate world seen today. Scientists theorize that the loss of Mars's magnetic field could have been a turning point. Without this protective shield, solar winds may have stripped away the atmosphere, leading to a rapid cooling of the planet and the eventual loss of its water supply. If the Martian civilization existed during this dramatic shift, they would have faced overwhelming environmental challenges. Even with advanced technology, they may not have been able to counteract the devastating effects of planetary change. Some theories propose that large-scale engineering projects, such as climate control experiments or over-extraction of natural resources, might have accelerated the collapse. Kaku frequently highlights how delicate ecosystems are, both on Earth and in space. While humans have made great strides in altering environments to suit their needs, the long-term consequences remain uncertain. The cautionary tale of Mars suggests that a civilization, no matter how advanced, can succumb to unforeseen consequences of its own actions. By studying what went wrong, humanity may better understand the importance of maintaining a balance between technological progress and environmental stability. The ruins of Mars act as a reflection of Earth's own trajectory. The fate of this lost civilization is not just an academic curiosity, it serves as a warning. As humans push the boundaries of science and engineering, there is a growing tendency to overlook potential risks in favor of progress. The Martians may have been far ahead in terms of knowledge and capability, yet their failure to sustain their world ultimately led to their demise. If history, even on another planet, has taught anything, it is that no civilization is immune to destruction, especially if it neglects the consequences of its advancements. The implications of these discoveries extend beyond history and into the future of human space exploration. For years, Mars has been regarded as the next major frontier, with discussions of colonization and terraforming gaining momentum. Companies and government agencies worldwide have set their sights on establishing human settlements, mining for resources, and even altering the Martian climate to create a habitable environment. However, the realization that Mars may have once hosted an advanced society that ultimately fell apart raises significant concerns. If a thriving civilization failed to sustain itself on Mars, what does that mean for humanity's own prospects? The remains of Martian technology serve as a cautionary example. Colonizing Mars is not simply a matter of building infrastructure and planting human presence. It requires a deep understanding of the planet's vulnerabilities. Kaku has long advocated for responsible and sustainable approaches to planetary exploration. He argues that the goal should not be mere conquest, but rather coexistence with extraterrestrial environments. If the past holds any lesson, it is that unchecked technological expansion, no matter how well-intended, can lead to devastating consequences. The road ahead for Martian colonization is now fraught with more questions than ever before, and humanity must proceed with caution. In response to these discoveries, Kaku has issued a final warning. The collapse of the Martian civilization serves as an eerie reflection of the dangers that come with uncontrolled technological growth. If humanity continues on its current trajectory without carefully considering the ramifications of its innovations, it could face a similar fate. However, despite the alarming implications, Kaku maintains a sense of optimism. He believes that humanity has the ability to learn from the past and avoid the same mistakes. This hope, however, is conditional. It depends on whether humanity is willing to acknowledge these risks and act responsibly. The revelations from Mars could serve as the wake-up call that humanity needs. No matter how far scientific and technological advancements take civilization, fundamental truths remain. Technology must be wielded responsibly, ecosystems must be protected, and sustainability must be prioritized. The ruins on Mars remind us that no matter how great a society may become, it is never invulnerable to collapse. As humanity continues its journey into space, these lessons must not be ignored. Looking toward the future, Mars may not only hold the answers to the past, but also serve as a guide for ensuring that history does not repeat itself. By embracing caution and foresight, the dream of thriving in space can become a reality rather than a repeat of past failures. The legacy of Mars is one of both warning and opportunity, urging humanity to tread carefully as it moves forward into the unknown.